right, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
Louisiana Saints, Lafayette branch. Come out with another in transit. Before we do that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Yakim that pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth in our truth and sincerity and diligence. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, man. Just wanted to get into a quick topic, man. You know, because like we in Babylon, we in this society, and one thing what happened. Remember at camp not too long ago, brother. This guy said the truth is getting out there, So the truth is getting out there, and one thing that Jake is realizing, okay, we are the true children of the Most High. We are the Israelites, you see. But after you know that you're an Israelite, then what? Then what? Then what? You see, it's like finding out some information, and then, okay, now what you gonna do with it? You see, and the proof of that is in the scriptures that we're waking up. Go ahead, brother, with the first scripture.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. Right.
So we remember ourselves on this side. So when it goes into saying that we remember ourselves, it's remembering what? Who we are. All right. We are the Israelites. We are, from the tribe of, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Zebulun, Manasseh, Naphtali, Issachar, and so on and so forth. You see? So with that, with knowing that, now what? Because you got a lot of guys, they claim, okay, Israelite. All right, and then you even got guys, that, they're Israelites and they call themselves going out and teaching. But you see, the thing is that we're not regular Israelites. And we can count, and we can say this through the Spirit boldly, that these are the guys, they're regular Israelites. Because of the simple fact that you got a lot of guys that don't deal with the name, that call themselves Israelites. You got a lot of guys that don't keep the high holy days and Sabbaths like they supposed to, but they call themselves Israelites, And the difference between us and them is that we worship the Lord in sincerity and in truth. One of you brothers,
I got a quick one.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. And the Lord had chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth.
That's right.
Yeah, so the Lord set us above these other nations on the earth. The Lord even set the elect above 2/3 of our people, of the nation of Israel. And then we even go into there's an elect amongst the elect, man. And I'm going to just get that word peculiar real quick on the online etymology. It says peculiar, belonging exclusively to one person. Who's that? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. So the Lord chose us as that vessel that belongs to him, man. The Lord didn't say Moab have I chosen or Esau, Edom have I chosen. He said Israel, man. So it says of one's own property. It says private property. It says unusual, uncommon, special, distinguished. All right, meaning set apart, man. That's why it tells you that in I think it's 2 Peter's or 1 Peter's. All right, it says we're a nation of priests, kings and priests, holy people, man, a peculiar people. That's it, bro.
That's right, man. Because of the simple fact that, and the brother made a beautiful point. You see, because there's an elect within the elect, man. Real quick, could you get Romans 9 and 6? You ain't got the spirit of truth.
Spirit of truth, huh?
Yeah, you get spirit of truth, Baba Kusha, and Romans 9 and 6.
This is Romans 9 and 6. Not as though the word of the Most High had taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
That's right. So it's a difference between, it's a separation within the nation of Israel, because you're gonna have the Israel of the Most High, or you're gonna have the Israel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, right? That which makes us not regular Israelites. All right, because you can call yourself an Israelite and still be totally wicked, man. We had accounts like that all in the scriptures. The Jason, the high priest, you know, he did all those wicked things to get into the office of the high priest. All right, he was calling himself an Israelite. He knew he was an Israelite, right? But you know, it was a difference because he wasn't pure at heart, you know. So we're not just regular Israelites, man. We're the Israelites. We're Lord willing, we're the hopefully elect. Go ahead. You go ahead with that.
God, this is John 16:13. Howbeit, when He, the Spirit of truth, is come, He will guide you into all truth. He shall not speak of Himself, but whatsoever He shall hear, He shall speak, and He shall show you things to come.
And the Lord is only doing it for the elect of the nation of Israel. That's why the scripture says that we're going to have an unction that we shall know all things. But the one I'm talking about, brother, I believe is in John chapter 4.
Okay.
I think it's in John chapter 4.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Right.
Oh, you got it? You can select it.
John chapter 4, verse 6. We are of Yahweh. He that knoweth Yahweh heareth us. He that is not of Yahweh heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
Which one you have, brother?
Go to 23.
Con. That's what I'm talking about. It's good, brother. Verse 23.
In the same chapter.
Am I getting it?
John 4:23. Using. You got it?
I got it. This is John 4:23, and it says, but the hour is come, and now is, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth.
Oh shit. See, it says the true worshipers. The true worshipers shall worship Yahweh by Shem Yahushua in spirit and in truth, man. Okay? That's what's going on here in our land of captivity. We're worshiping, let me get right here. We're worshiping Yahweh by Shem Yahushua and in spirit and in truth. And you got these other guys that's trying to add what? Hip hop to this thing, man. The Lord never said, man, you know, to be up in here making, you know, music videos, you know, trying to equate the truth. Yeah, man, you know, doing all this shit, you know, that appeases you to make you look a certain way, you know, trying to have this thing under your terms, man. The true worship of the Most High, the true worshipers of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua is going to worship the Lord in spirit and in truth, man. Okay? And that's what? To worship the Lord in spirit and in truth, that's the... Hey, put this, slide this under here, brother. Like, just right under the phone. Like, lift it up, man, right there. They're going to make it even to where it won't just be slipping off. It's better. You know,
I got one too.
The true worshipers gonna be calling on the name of the Lord. You know, keeping the Sabbath, man. Trying to stay holy as best as they can. We're rehearsing the righteous acts, man. Go ahead, brother. With your
I got one as well.
All right, this is 1 Thessalonians 5:22. I'm gonna start at 21. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good, abstain from all appearance of evil.
That's right.
So there's a certain appearance that we took upon from the apostles of Great Millstone, man, that they gave us. They laid out the foundations, and the scriptures tell you that even though certain things are lawful, they're not expedient. So you got certain men that wore gold, certain things like King Solomon, all right, in the scriptures, but it's not expedient for these times because we have a goal to fulfill, all right. We got the kingdom to look forward to, and you have all these other guys out here in Israel, like the brother brought out. All Israel is not amongst Israel. You have guys that know they're Israelites, claim they're Israelites, and even call upon the name of the Lord, but they're polluting the doctrine, man. They're going on the highways and byways with assault rifles, all right, bulletproof vests, all right. Where is that in the scriptures, man? But the Most High is coming to a point in time where the Most High is going to separate who He has chosen, all right, from who He has despised. That's it, bro.
This is Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So the true men of the Lord are going to be, leading by those examples of, what the scriptures say to do and what not to do. What's expedient, what isn't expedient. What expedient is to prophesy the right doctrine, man, because we're in the end times. We need to wake up the elect. All right? What you have now?
And that's a beautiful point, It's because we're gonna have that light, man. And if you don't have that light, then you're totally going off. A lot of guys claim to be Israelites, but don't have that light. A lot of guys they call themselves Shalom, Elder Yahweh Shim Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Shim Yahshua Barakatah. Shalom.
A lot of guys claim to have that light, man. But yet, they want to incorporate the world with it, man. And then they want to incorporate the way that they feel with it, bringing out different doctrines and whatnot. You see, but the scripture says, hey, real quick, brother, Isaiah 8:20. You see, yeah, you can claim,
got one too.
You can come out and say Yahweh by Shem Yahshua, but what the scripture says. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ephesians 5 and 8. It says, "For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord." So when you walk in that light, because we know the word darkness goes into wickedness, man. All right, darkness goes into not being in the know. All right, so all our people, 2/3 of Israel, they're in that darkness. They're in that space where they don't know what the heck is going on, man, because the Lord is not dealing with them. But we're blessed and we've been having mercy on to walk in this light. So we got to operate in that capacity. You got to operate like if you have the truth. You can't operate like you calling upon the name of the Lord. You got this mercy. You got this truth, but you acting like a nigga. That doesn't go together, man. That's gonna cancel each other out. You got it, brother.
That's right. Go ahead and read that Isaiah, brother.
You said Isaiah 5 and 20.
8 and 20, brother. Okay? Because, like I said, you got Israelites that claim to have the light, but they don't speak according to the word of the Most High, man. All right? So, basically, you still in the congregation of the dead, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 8 and 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
That's what make us not regular Israelites. Because we speak according to the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. These other cats, it looks good. It making it more like of a fashion thing, man, of calling themselves an Israelite. It's more like it's a wave now. No, man. This thing is a lifestyle, bro. This thing is, blood in, blood out, man. All right, because really and truly, to be in the umbrella of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, you gotta kill that old man. You gotta kill that old man and perfect that inner man. You see, it looks good. Like outwardly, they call themselves a Jew. Outwardly, it looks good. But what about the inner man? Go ahead, brother.
I got a quick one for you.
Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the power of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine onto them.
Right. So
you got it.
I got that. Our gospel is hid from them. It's because they are lost, man. The big thing that Jake stumbled over is the name of the Lord, man. The name of the Lord, and they tripping on this hell doctrine, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Holy Trinity.
Yeah, the Trinity. They
virgin birth.
Over all these milk topics. You see, that's because in all actuality, it's because they never really believed, man. They never really believed. And a lot of things that these guys. Oh, I got to see. He got to say these exact words. Well, look, man. Flesh and blood has not revealed it unto you, man. But it's the Spirit. See, the Spirit got to be dealing with you for you to understand this truth, man. The Spirit has to be dealing with you. You got that scripture, bro?
Romans 2 and 20.
20. I think it's 25. You start at 25. It says
2 and 25.
Yeah. And brother, you get Matthew the 13th chapter 11 verse. Go ahead.
This is Romans 2 and 25. For circumcision verily profit if thou keep the law.
When I think maybe 25, 26, probably 27. The last two verses, I believe.
All right, yeah. It's Romans 2 and 28. For he is not a Jew which is one outwardly, neither is that circumcision which is outward in the flesh.
Come on.
But he is a Jew which is one inwardly, and circumcision is that of the heart.
You see? So yeah, you can the fringes on a t-shirt, you know, you can with the phylacteries, walking around with a shirt, you know, to signify what organization you believe in and all of this whatnot. Yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good. All of it looks good. It looks okay. But what's that inward man looking like, man? What is the inward man speaking out? You know?
Yeah.
You know?
That's what Yahushua told the Sadducees and the Pharisees. He said, but the inward part is full of dead bones, man. Mm-hmm. You got that outward glorious apparel, that glamorous look, but your inward, which is your mind is filled with filthy things, man.
So I think every time I pass right here,
it go out of connection.
Yeah.
Kind. Yeah, man. But your mind is full of filthy things, man. Vanity.
It should connect. And
all right. I'm gonna read it over.
Oh wait, I'm tripping. Let's get past this, bro.
GMS encouragement.
That's Elder Michael Oliver from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, it's back on now.
Okay, I'm gonna read it again. Romans 2, and I got one for you too. Romans 2 and 28. For he is not a Jew which is one outwardly, neither is that circumcision which is outward in the flesh. Mm-hmm. But he is a Jew which is one inwardly, and circumcision is that of the heart, in the spirit and not in letter.
That's right.
Whose praise is not of men but of the Most High.
That's right, man. Our praise is not of men, bro. We don't do this to please men. All right. And we don't seek for righteousness from the law, even though we do keep the law to the best of our ability. We don't seek for righteousness of the law, man. It's through the Spirit, man. It's through the Spirit and the righteousness of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. You know, that's why in Romans the 10th chapter it says, I bear record that they have a zeal of the Most High. These guys, they got a zeal, right? Because what? We're the Israelites,
right?
You know, but we're not just regular Israelites. You know, our righteousness come from the obedience that we show towards the Lord, the fear that we show towards the Lord. You know. Yeah.
I got a quick one because it said it's talking about the letter, right, which goes into the law. This is Galatians 3 and 10. It says, for as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse. Mm-hmm. For it is written, cursed is everyone that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. So ultimately, in order to be saved in the law, you have to keep all 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, man. If you break one, then you're cursed, man. So that's a message to you guys that say, well, the law, what about the law? What about the law? The law, but you don't even believe in Yahushua. You don't have faith, all right? Yahushua came on the scene not to do away with the law, but to fulfill it, man, through him, all right? Because he is the law. He is the volume of the book, man. So that faith in Yahushua, man, is what's going to get us through these perilous times, man. Not keeping the entire law. All right, and that's not to say we're going out and breaking the commandments. No, because the scriptures tell you, I believe it's in Sirach, it tells you we don't have a license to sin. Yeah. So you don't go out and just because we're in a grace period, you decide to just go out and break the law, statutes, and commandments. No, you keep them to the best of your ability. That's what faith in Yahushua is, man. And naturally, when you have that faith in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, you're gonna want to keep the law. You're not going to want to break the law. We was talking about that. Mm-hmm. All right. That the fear of the Lord keeps our minds, all right, on this track to where we're in obedience and we're in order with the Lord, man.
Yeah. That's right, brother.
That's it, bro.
So, and that's what separates us, man, because the Lord is dealing with us through the Spirit, man. Okay. That's how we know we're not regular Israelites. When we hear these other cats, we hear these other guys, you know, that claim to be Israelites, man, their inward man is rotten. Okay? Go ahead, bring out the
I got this, we got Matthew 15 and 10.
13.
Matthew 15 and 13.
No, Matthew 13 and 11.
But this one kind of goes into what we was talking about.
Well, I mean, if it does, go ahead and bring it up.
All right, this is Matthew 13 and 11. And it says, He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know.
Read verse 10 and then go to 11.
All right. Matthew 13 and 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
And that's why we're not regular Israelites. That's what it means. That's what's going into not all Israel is of Israel. We got the parable. See, look, the Pharisees, they were Israelites. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were Israelites, you know? But he was like, well, what's the, like, why are you speaking to them in parables? See, because it's not given unto them, it's given unto you. All right? We're not just regular Israelites here in Babylon, man.
Got you.
You know, we turn to the Heavenly Father to the best of our ability to serve Him, man, throughout the fear of the Lord, man.
Yeah, I got one after you, bro. You done, Amaz?
I got it.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Psalms 69 and 22. It says, Let their table become a snare before them,
I seen another one for
and
folks.
that which should I have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, to make their loins be continually to shake. So basically, the Lord has given them over to the darkness now, or given them over to the world, man. And as the scriptures say, woe unto you, for you have received your consolation. Your consolation is the world, things of the world.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good point, because like the brother Lesson going into, we're not just regular Israelites, because 2/3 of our people, they're special to this world. They're peculiar people in this world. They got their constellation, like the brother was saying. They got thousands upon thousands of Instagram followers. They got so-called motion in this society. So to the world, they're the elect, man. They're the elect of this world, right? But Yahushua came on the scene over 2,000 years ago, another one for folk. And he said, what? My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom was of this world, then my servants will fight, that I should not be delivered up to the hands of the Jews. But this is just back in the brother's title of the lesson. We're not regular Israelites, man. It's Isaiah 42 and 1. Behold, my servant, whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighted. I have put my spirit upon him. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. And what separates us from the rest of Israel is the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with us, man.
That's right.
Through what? Prophecy, through these oracles, through divine intervention, through these chariot sightings, all right? Through fasting, praying, supplication. The Lord is showing that He's dealing with a certain group of men, a remnant. But it's that word elect on the underlying etymology. It says elect, to choose from an office, position, or duty. From Latin electus, to pick out, to choose, to collect, to gather. You got it, bro.
That's right, man. To pick out who, you know? It was already predestinated who the elect was going to be, man. The Lord picked the elect out of the nation of Israel. All right? Eventually, all Israel shall be saved, but He has an elect within the nation of Israel, which is separate from the rest. All right? Just like whenever the disciples asked, like, look, man, we dropped everything, you know, to follow you, Yahushua. What are we going to get? He told them, look, man, you're going to be judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? Yeah. That's not everybody. That's the separation between the hierarchy of the nation of Israel and the rest of the nation of Israel. You see?
Yeah, I got a quick one. 1 Corinthians 6 and 2. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? So that's a clear cut to that we're not regular people, man. We're going to be judging the angels.
That's right.
The And the angels are so-called black men. They look like us, man. And we're angels here in these chains of darkness, man, serving our sentence. And you better believe that, man. The Most High is dealing with a certain group of people, all right, on this planet Earth. And if you don't believe it, so what? We're moving on. The Most High is going to make it manifest who he's dealing with, man, in these times through prophecy, all right? But Lord willing, this message was edifying. We're going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Harachak Wadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Aki, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 6 of time. Kwame Yashala, Bob, Shalom. Until next time.